Hey Legends, what's up? It's Dark here from BDGG, and today we are doing a Mythic raid guide for the Primal Council. So, what is different for your guild or your pug moving from Heroic into Mythic here? Change-wise, the lightning debuff from Conductive Mark doesn't expire anymore, so this is the big change. The only way to clear it in Mythic is to touch a pillar. And the fire pools that you will use to reset the blizzard stacks to stop yourself from getting frozen now shrink with each player that runs in to reset, so you only want to reset once during the blizzard and once at the end of this fight. Let's get stuck in. Positioning wise, nothing really changes from Heroic. You want to have a range kick assigned to Dathia at the start, just means that she'll come in a little bit quicker from the outer ring. Otherwise you can run and do it if you've got a range to interrupt yourself, but ideally have someone like a hunter, MD, interrupt, boom bam, Bob is your uncle. Tank him in the center of the room for as much as you possibly can. You obviously have to move, but you've done that in Heroic and Normal anyway, so you kind of know how this is working. Tank swap remains the exact same. You've got Opal Fang and Ember. Opal Fang is still going to cast that crush on the tank, and Ember is going to do the frontal cleave at 100 energy. So just ensure that Ember Firepath is facing away from your raid and not going over the other tank at all times when that cleave is about to happen. As mentioned at the start with the Mythic mechanics, the Conductive Mark doesn't expire anymore, so this means that you have to be pretty mindful of your pillar management. You want to always leave, if you can, 1 to 2 pillars available in melee range. It just means that they can drop their debuffs really quickly. The melee pillars are close enough prior to marks coming out. Melee can spread, they can be really close to a pillar. When the marks go out, they can basically just strafe or be sitting on top of that pillar anyway, drop it straight away, and then get max uptime back on the boss. Range can be out in Narnia, all spread around the other pillars that are available. They're not going to have any downtime. Wait for a clear path, go and touch the pillar, get rid of your mark. That's it. The biggest thing I've seen on this fight is just to make sure that you don't panic when Conductive Mark comes out. Just keep spread. 5 yards is the range on it. Don't be silly with it. Make sure you're being safe. Go clear your debuff, and that's it. It's so much better than spreading COVID throughout the whole raid. Now, if you get debuffed by Primal Blizzard, when you reach 4 to 6 stacks, that's when you want to go and strafe into that fire to remove some of the stacks. If you reach 10 stacks, you get frozen. DKs, you can use AMS to avoid stacks in here and the debuff will drop off. Otherwise, remember on Mythic, as I said, the fire actually shrinks when you move into it. So only reset it basically twice throughout the fight. Once during that blizzard before you get frozen, and then again at the end if you need to. Your raid should also have an interrupt order set out for the frost spikes on Kardos and the lightning bolts on Dathia, so it's not the end of the world if these get off. And that is about it. Nothing else in this fight changes from moving into Mythic from that Heroic execution, outside of just being a little bit more careful with those Conductive Marks and watching how much of the fire you're using for resetting your blizzard stacks. That's it. Any questions, hit me up in the comments below. Otherwise, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks so much for checking out the videos. Come join us in the Discord. Check out the other tank guides on the channel. I'll see you all next time. See ya, fam.
Legends, if you really want to help me out and support the channel, please consider pledging to our Patreon. Tier 3 and above will see you getting your name at the end of every single video we create, as well as some hidden perks in the Discord. Thanks so much.